Can you haul 5,500 pounds or a little bit more with Ram's Pentastar 3.6 V6 naturally aspirated? Yes, of course it can. You just need to know how to drive a V6 truck. So I just got back from hauling my father's tractor back home from his place. So this is the results. Basically 94 kilometers away, average of 18.8 liters per 100, which is this many miles per gallon, because I can't do the math in my head. 1 hour, 15 minutes. It says an average of 74 kilometers an hour, but it was over 100, basically on the hour's worth of driving on the highway. Anyway, what do I think about the Ram? V6. I'm going to say something. I'm going to say 80% of the people out there who are looking for a truck to haul their weekend warrior toys, being their ATV, their UTV, a small tractor like I did on the weekends, this Ram Pentastar V6 does a phenomenal job. I had, back in the day, a 2005 Dodge Dakota V6, two-wheel drive. It was the worst dog of a truck I ever owned, and I swore up and down that I would never, ever buy another V6 truck again. But here I am. I have a V6 truck, and it's another Ram. So this was the heaviest load that I've put on this V6. Driving conditions today were not good. I did experience some trailer sway that was basically 100% due to the wind that I experienced. It was very high winds. I had very heavy rain showers. It rained pretty much the whole time I was on the highway. I had some unfavorable conditions going uphill. The truck did fantastic. There seems to be a sweet spot with this truck with that amount of weight on it on the highway and the conditions that I was in today, around 100 to 110 kilometers an hour. Going up the steep parts, I found it didn't necessarily struggle. It'll never haul like a V8. You won't have the power as a V8, you won't have the torque as a V8, because it's not a V8, it's a V6. If you're expecting to get V8 power out of a V6, check your head. But I will say, you know, maintaining around the higher RPMs going up the hill, around that 4,000 to 5,500 RPMs to maintain 100 kilometers an hour, anywhere from 95 to 100 kilometers an hour seems to be pretty normal. V6s make their torque in the higher RPMs. Things like getting onto the highway, you're gonna scream the engine. That's just how it is. Again, the torque peak is high in the RPMs. You don't have the low-end grunt of a V8. It held steady, it maintained course steady going up. It got up to speed at a reasonable time. Overall, the truck did very, very good. You know, even hauling on some of the back roads, with that amount of weight, I don't have any weight distribution bars on this. I don't have any trailer sway. I didn't bottom out. I'm sure I hit the bump stops, but I didn't feel the bump stops. They did their job. If that being the case, it carried the weight. Didn't bottom out going over bridge expansions or anything like that. Really fantastic job. I'm quite impressed with this little truck. Oh, it got windy and rainy again. Anyway, final thoughts on this little V6 truck. Yeah, absolutely. If you're in the market for a everyday driver that's going to save you some fuel when you're empty, and also be able to haul your toys, your ATVs, that little tractor over there, take a look at the V6, because I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Raw guy out. See you on the trail.